Now, Graeme will take a look at what happens when you take Forza 6, the Ford GT, and Le Mans, and mix all of them together. It's awesome.
Hey everybody, I'm Graeme Boyd, Xbox Live's AC Bongos, and I'm here at the Ford Performance stand at Le Mans for a very special announcement. Now, as you know, the all-new Ford GT is the cover car for Forza Motorsport 6. The Ford Performance have just announced that there will be a race version of the Ford GT that will be competing at Le Mans 2016. Now, we've just seen the covers come off. It looks absolutely incredible. It's back there somewhere behind all this hubbub. So why don't we get in and have a closer look? There it is, folks, the race version of the all-new Ford GT, and it looks absolutely incredible. The street version is the cover car of Forza Motorsport 6. It's beautiful. This thing is absolutely beast, and you can see it's got a Forza Motorsport logo on the side there. Now, earlier I had the chance to speak to Raj and David from Ford Performance. Here's what they had to say.
Racing's a big part of the heritage of Ford Motor Company, and Le Mans is a big part of that.
It's sort of surreal in many ways to be back here at Le Mans. We're celebrating 50 years next year, so what a way to celebrate it with an all-new supercar.
The climax was in 1966 when Ford finished 1, 2, 3, and then we won 4 years in a row after that.
We won pretty big in 1966, so I think there's going to be some expectations, but we're ready to race.
Even from the inception of the production car, we were looking at how could we develop a race car as well.
When we started developing this car, we had this in mind all along.
The focus on aerodynamics, the focus on lightweighting, the focus on power and efficiency with the 3.5-liter EcoBoost engine.
We developed a race car, and then we put a license plate on it.
It's really neat to see the street car come to life in the game. Fantastic that the GT's on the cover, and I think it's just fantastic that really the first people that ever drive the GT will be with Forza.
So that's the future of the Ford GT here at Le Mans, but this car has so much heritage and history at this racetrack, and we've chosen to celebrate that in a very special way. Here's Kim Wolfkill from Turn 10 Studios to show us more.
We're really excited to be here at Le Mans, see the race car, and also to show off some very, very cool controllers. They are one of a kind. They were created by the Xbox hardware team to really commemorate the wins that Ford had here in 1965, 66, and 67. And what they did is they designed them to be basically reflections of the liveries that were used on those cars. So the colors, the stripes, the graphics, the numbers, all of them are accurate representations of what won at Le Mans back in those years. Le Mans is one of those tracks. It's a special track, it's a hallmark track, it's a track that people love in Forza, but also it's one of the most significant tracks in all of racing. To be involved with Ford as they bring the GT back to Le Mans is massive. There's a lot of exciting features about Forza Motorsport 6, but if you look at 450 cars, 26 tracks, 24-player multiplayer, Forza's about racing with your friends in your favorite cars on the world's most amazing tracks. Now you can really do it, and you can do it in the rain, and you can do it at night.
10 years of Forza Motorsport, 50 years of Ford at Le Mans. This has been a celebration of the past and the future of racing at this very special racetrack. And don't forget, you'll be able to drive the Ford GT for yourself around the Circuit de la Sarthe in Forza Motorsport 6, coming to the US on September the 15th and Europe on September the 18th. And it is exclusive to Xbox One.
Xbox One exclusive.